challenges humanitarians face, from underfunded operations to targeted attacks, and demands accountability from world leaders to uphold international law. Each year's campaign, led by the United Nations Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs (OCHA), focuses on a specific theme, inviting people to learn about current crisis and find ways to contribute to global humanitarian effort. Today, the need for humanitarian assistance is greater than ever before. Factors like protracted conflicts, the escalating climate crisis, and economic instability are driving up the number of people in need. Despite these overwhelming challenges, aid workers tirelessly provide essential services, from medical care and shelter to food and education. The celebration of World Humanitarian Day is not just about remembering the past, it is about acknowledging the ongoing dedication of these heroes and renewing a collective promise to support their life-saving work. By raising awareness and fostering a sense of shared responsibility, the day encourages us all to stand in solidarity with those who are most vulnerable. Chiki Okulu, Souqnews TV.
Africa Development Studies Center, ADSC, we are committed to driving sustainable growth and development across Africa through innovative training and research. Our mission: empowering leaders, policymakers, and professionals with the tools they need to create lasting change. With customized training, dynamic research programs, and study exchanges on leadership, management, and other critical development topics, ADSC offers a platform for exchanging cutting-edge ideas and global best practices. We provide comprehensive services in research and consultancy, capacity building and training, education programs, publishing, and knowledge sharing. Our esteemed faculty, composed of seasoned experts and researchers, ensures a learning experience that is insightful and practical. We specialize in policy development, implementation strategies, monitoring, and evaluation. At ADSC, learning is engaging and enjoyable. Our unique methodology includes talks, interactive exercises, games, video screenings, and lively seminar discussions, all in a comfortable and friendly environment. Ready to make an impact? For more information, email us at info@adstudycenter.com or call +234 912 439 2362. Visit us today at www.adstudycenter.com to explore our programs and upcoming events. Africa Development Studies Center, rethinking development for Africa.
My name is Shino Ogbadegeshin. I'm the CEO of Gozi Micro Insurance. Continue to watch Souqnews.
Adenike Adeyemi, Executive Director of Faith Foundation. Keep watching Souqnews.
My name is Shepherd Michael Adewale Onofuye. I enjoy you all to always watch Souqnews TV.
Hey everyone, Majuli Obaje here representing Gigi. Keep watching Souqnews, okay? Stay updated with Souqnews.
My name is Aton Kame. I am the head of MSME banking. Please keep watching Souqnews and stay glued to Souqnews.
I recommend that more and more people should watch Souqnews News because they deal with business news.
Hi, my name is Amaka Wokolo. I am the director of the Faith Institute at Faith Foundation. Keep watching Souqnews.
Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. This is Just Africa, and we're still looking at how humanitarian aid can go beyond relief and become a catalyst for enterprise. Then joining us right here live in the studios in Lagos studio is Mr. Simeon Abayomi Fashanu. He is a community leader, security expert, biochemist, and an entrepreneur. So glad to have you on Just Africa.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. So I like us to look at, when we talk about humanitarian affairs, I like being practical. So let's take a practical example of what happened in Maiduguri, Borno State. Yeah. When the Alau Dam it collapsed, and 75% of that particular state was submerged, and they got donors, they got aids, they got relief funds, they got so many things pumped into that particular state. But even up till now, they're still trying as much as possible, to bring back that particular place. If in your own experience, what do you think should have been done differently?
Thank you very much. I think the first thing they should have done is to have a data of those really affected. And what has affected them, that is, what has impacted on them in their living. Because the most important thing is the survival of these people. And if we don't know what they have lost and how they have lost it, we will not be able to make any impact. Pouring money is not just pouring money. It is, how do you identify these people, get directly to them, get a list, get directly to them, and make sure that you address the particular needs. You see, there are people, in fact, they must have lost houses, they must have lost. Then you don't categorize them and just into one. There are a lot of needs in these places, and different needs, different attention. Some are farmers, some are poultry farmers, livestock farmers, and all that. And that is where it is, how to take them back, at least help them as much as possible to get back to their initial stage. That is what I think we should have been done. But now, what I see over there is that they are treating everybody as one. They need to be differentiated and compartmentalized and handled differently.
All right, so given Nigeria's natural resources, given what we have, some people have even argued that we do not really necessarily need humanitarian aid. We really have what it takes to. Do you think we are just being what you might call, for lack of better words, a spoiled brat? Or do you think we just depend on these aids and we just use it because it's readily there, it's unsolicited, and we just believe it will come in anytime?
Yes, aid is not bad in itself. It is how it is used, what it is used for. Let me tell you, there are some people who don't need aid at all. But this aid is diverted to them. Take an example. There was some 20, 30 years ago, the government had this agricultural bank and pumped money into agricultural bank. I think it was 30 billion at that time. And just one person got about 20 billion. Yes, it was aid for agriculture to assist people. But it did not get to the root farmers, the what do you call them? Basic farmers. It did not get to them. But somebody got a big one, and that's the end, and the money could not be, those are loans. But this aid comes in regularly. It comes in such a way that it is not well monitored, not well directed, and in the end, it's gone. In those days, when the government, just after independence, there's something in schools in those days, when we were in primary school, this American aid, they will bring milk, they will bring wheat, they will bring, it got to the students in the schools, primary schools. They take it home, or let's say we take it home, milk in paper packs, we share it, we take it home to our parents. In those days, aids are given to those who are directly in need. But then, like I said, is there the data of those who are really in need of those aids? We know people who are in need of this aid. Take the aids for HIV. A lot of money is pumped into it. The question is it getting to these people? Is it being used for these people?
Yeah.
Are the drugs being diverted to other places? Are those people being rehabilitated? Are they being, are they well informed that these are things even coming? You know, at times, the government can dish out money or it's coming, somebody with, and you will think it is that person that is doing it from his own pocket. You need to know this is coming from so place. I've been asked to give you. It is for you. It's not from my pocket. It is for you from so that the appreciation will come direct to those people, to those who are providing the aid. So we need to information. There's a lot of lack of information on AIDS, and even the beneficiaries don't know anything about them. That's some of it.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. I want to ask, when we talk about AIDS these days, the first thing that comes to people's mind is physical cash. People don't look beyond money. They just feel it is money, AIDS, or humanitarian service, it has to do with money. Let's go back to agriculture, for instance. This money that governments, NGOs, and other humanitarian groups, this money that they bring or they send to a particular country or to a community, or we're supporting those in farming sector, can't that money be converted into buying seedlings and sending it to these farmers so they can plant it, harvest it, and sell it? Which do you think is better? Giving them the cash or giving them seeds? Fertilizers and all that, yes.
Seriously, it depends on the need of the farmer. Seriously. And on the management by the organization involved. There are cases of, let me take, Lagos State does a lot in farming, what a lot of people don't know. If you go in Lagos Island, if you go deep, I live on Lagos Island, I know that we have some cows, goats, ram, chicken, and whatever, being bred in Lagos Island, albeit on the small scale, in small scale. And those are the people that this age should go into. If you have 10 people rearing 100 chicken, that's 1,000. But if you are looking, and if you have them, these 10 in clusters, in about 10 clusters, you have a lot. And it will, ginger them, raise them, and feed their families. But if you give them the money, and money has, like my mother used to say, money is spirit. It has its ways. You get cash, you have planned for all these things all year, and you get the cash, it goes somewhere, no matter how prudent you are. That something you just couple the money will go. But in Lagos State, they give these farmers in clusters, Fadama clusters, and they give, let's say about 100 day-old chicks with feed and everything to take you up to about 5, 6, 7 weeks. Also, they give to goat bearers and all that. On this island, we have them there. And if you look at the effect of this all over, you will see that if in Lagos Island we have 50, and you give 100 chicken to 50 people in Lagos Island alone, and by the time it is replicated in other places, there's no land in Lagos Island. People manage themselves. I think you need to do a study or a survey on these people in Lagos Island. they are magicians. I don't know how to do it. Yes, because also, I'm also a farmer in one way, a small-scale farmer. I live amongst them. My community, they are parts of the community. So I believe that providing the input is the most essential thing, not giving out the cash. You provide the input. That's the most important.
Okay. Many third words, I don't like using the word third word to reference Africa, but most African countries still rely on these aids from humanitarian and NGOs. They depend on them. And at the beginning of this program, I and Olumide, we were never in support of dependency on aids because it does not help the economy of a community or of a country to grow. But some people still depend on it, and some critics are not of the school of thought that we should shift to enterprise. What is your take on that?
Enterprise is the in thing, is the main thing. In Africa, there's no reason for begging in Africa. There's no reason for relying on aid in Africa. The country lost it mainly in around 1970-something, when we had much more money than we can use. Quoting a head of state or somebody at that time who said that Nigeria's problem is not money, it is how to spend it. And so we forgot about our basic culture and embraced foreign culture. And in embracing this foreign culture, we now have problems. Not problems, we did not develop to that stage. Instead of developing at our own pace, we brought in foreign culture. And this foreign culture have affected us in such a way that we don't work, many of us don't want to work. And many of us don't regard work, good work, as work. We all depend on salaries. No entrepreneurship. We depend on salaries. And somebody, whatever might have studied from the university or whatever, if he's not receiving salary in a place, he doesn't feel that he has a job. Whereas he has a job that pays him more than the salary of a graduate. But this lump sum of money looks great to him than the basic things of applying what you have learned in the school. Because there are a lot of places you can apply a lot of things. Whatever you are taught in the school, I'm a trained biochemist. I read chemical pathology. I'm at the Bello University Teaching Hospital. I started in Lagos here, was transferred to, during the Ali Must Go thing. I transferred because it's a professional course. It's a professional course, you can transfer your studies. It was not in the university at that time. It's being done. Now the institute registers them after being trained. But during that time, I did my examination, final examination, practical in Enugu. So that is how it is. So we lost this at that particular moment. And from there, I became agriculture. I delved into agriculture. I left the lab, went to community development. I was in community development. I went into security. In fact, I was retired as the head of the Lagos State Neighborhood Safety Corps. I'm the head in this Lagos Island East LCDA. I was the head, and I held it for about 20 years. It was for about 10 years before the former governor Akinwumi Ambode came and reorganized it. You wouldn't believe what we were doing at that time. No? No other work, just to secure our community. It came voluntarily. It was a voluntary work. We are being given 2,000. Let me tell you, some local governments we are owing at that time 22 months. 2,000.
2,000.
Up to 2015.
Okay, so
now people, I'm just saying this because there are people in this country who are ready to work for this country, not for their pecuniary gains. So it was when it came, and some people complained that, look, we are being owed 20 months, 2,000, 3,000. Increase it to 10,000, you refused. Only in Lagos Island, the local government was paying at that time. So now they have been integrated into the civil service.
Yes.
So we have more people there now, and the government is doing fine with it.
Okay.
But I still believe that they are still being underused.
All right, so looking at humanitarian aid on a long term and ensuring that the people actually benefit, do you think, or should government push for a policy where all humanitarian aid, a portion of all humanitarian aid, should be reinvested locally?
I don't understand.
Should government,
yeah,
state government, federal government, push for a policy that stipulates that a portion of all humanitarian aid should be reinvested locally, maybe into agriculture?
Could be local businesses.
I believe all aids, no, there are different types of aid. There are different types.
Yes.
There are some that are direct aid, and there are some that aids for, I mean, the direct aid, I mean, is for immediate to
cater for emergency.
Yes, emergency use, and there is the one for short or long-term benefits. I don't believe that the government should have anything to do with this, except it is tied to the government itself. There are some NGOs that solicit for aid internationally, directly on their own. But if it is aid coming to the government, I think it has to be in conjunction with the people who are the beneficiaries. Because I believe this aid is supposed to be implanted and invested. Part of it should be, in fact, getting along from beginning. It should be planned along with it, so that we know how we are getting the parts to be used for emergency, the part to be used for short term, the part to be used for medium term and long term results, to achieve long term results. I think that is good.
So the reason I'm saying this is that, sometimes these aids are unsolicited. So in accepting, let me not use negotiating, in accepting these aids, we could state that, even if it's just 5% of this particular aid that you're giving us, we are reinvesting it back into the economy. And you would also see, you can monitor to see, that the donor can also monitor to see whether this money is actually going into, the economy, maybe through skills acquisition, investing in agriculture and all that. Do you think that's a good idea?
It is, definitely. Because in technology and agriculture and technology, any investment, I support any investment in technology and agriculture. I will.
All right, so now, how also do you ensure that humanitarian enterprise empowers women and youth who are actually the most vulnerable during crisis?
Come again.
How do you ensure that humanitarian aid benefits women and youth who are actually the most vulnerable during crisis?
My mother is a woman, and I know. I believe that any aid that does not go directly or impact or is given to the woman, it's not aid.
Okay.
Look, God has given women a special role in this world. And that is to cater and provide for the next generation. And that is why there is a decision that educates a man, you are educating one person. Educate a woman, you are educating a family or the nation or whatever. It goes to the women. When you look at what destroyed People's Bank during the time of Tai Solarin was that more men got the loans and they didn't pay back. When you go to churches and some other organizations, when they are empowering and they empower women and men, it has been discovered that women pay back loans more than men.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, you're expecting?
Yes. I can't quote now, but I know from my church, I know that most of the women pay better than the men. You have to pull the men to pay back. But for the women, it comes naturally because knows that if I pay back, I can get more.
That is it.
And women are more managers of money. They are. And they multiply money. They multiply. Men spend. We make money, we spend. Women make, keep, and multiply.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. Okay, we still have your time, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I want to ask, some of these NGOs that are in charge of these aids, nobody checkmates them. They just do as they like. Whose responsibility to checkmate NGOs, ministries? Should we just leave everything to the government to do the checkmating? Or should we just allow the NGOs and those in charge to do as they wish?
I think the providers of this aid
should be the one doing the checkmating.
They should be. Or maybe not fully, but they have to monitor the outcome of what they are giving out. By getting to the end users or the beneficiaries, so that we're getting feedback directly from the beneficiaries. I think it's very important. Monitoring is good in all spheres of life, but where do we monitor and how?
Yeah, one of the things you said earlier on, talking about monitoring and checkmating and all that, there was something you said earlier. Some NGOs go as far as soliciting for these aids. Yeah. They go and tell them that those people need this. Now, the donors, the people who give the aids, do they confirm the request of these NGOs before giving out the aids? Or I just come to you and I said, sir, I need 100 million. My people are suffering. My people are this. And you just give it out. Is that what they do? Or there is a due process when NGOs come to a certain donor? Do they follow the due process before releasing those aids?
The donors have the donors should be able to monitor, like I said earlier, the donors should be able to monitor the NGOs. You see, in requesting, the donors have standards. They have their areas of impact and the areas where they want to. So they bring out their standards. They make applications and NGOs apply, given their capacity, what they have done before, experience and all that. And they are picked by these donors and some are dropped. that means that some of these donors must have made their demands. So the onus rests on them to monitor them. To monitor them and make sure that what is being given out is used for what is meant to be used for. But then I think, if not abused, the government should be able to know which aids are coming into this country.
Okay.
It should be able to know how they are being used, if not abused. Because the tendency for certain people to abuse certain things.
All right, so now my question now is, if a humanitarian aid that was gotten was not used for what it's supposed to be used, what should be done? Looking at the case scenario of the COVID-19 pandemic, where we got a lot. And if not for NSAS and other things, we would not have discovered that state governments, people were actually hoarding these palliatives. What do you think should be done?
The law is there. The problem in this country really is not whether it's the impunity with which we disobey the laws, we let the laws just go by and no action. There is no aspect of our lives except the new AI and all that things, that's coming up. There's nothing we don't have laws for. Like I used to tell somebody, look, I have a freedom to swing my arms. But my freedom is limited. If you are staying beside me and I want to swing my arms, it should not hit you. So, if there are laws, government should get to the laws, use the laws, and make sure that, but the problem is there must be complaints. If I swing my arms and I slap somebody beside me, and he does not complain, then no action. So there must be complaint. So that is where the education of the people about anything that is coming to them, so that if it is not properly done, it will be monitored and there must be reports. First of all, to the donors, and then.
So in rounding up, in 10 years' time, what would success look like for humanitarian work, in Africa? Less aid, more enterprise, or both?
In 10 years, I believe 0 aid, more enterprise.
Okay.
See, entrepreneurship or enterprises are the things that build the society, especially small-scale enterprise. It fits into it. It fits together. Once you start something and it moves a step, people will join you. They want to work for you. You are producing something. People want to work for you. You are paying them. It spreads. And that is the basic of life. We are supposed to work. And it is in this work that we are remunerated. I believe 0 aid for Africa. We have a lot of things to do. Look at my phone. I have over 1,000 phones in it. See what people are doing with phones. A lot of people, legally, a lot of people are making money on these phones, and some people just take their phones and say, hello, and that is all. A housewife, now you can work from home, a housewife selling clothes and doing a lot of things. There are people, I don't need to go to the shops to go and buy an electronic or a shoe. I can get it on my phone. You can contact what other people. But the most important thing, okay, how do I improve this product? There is this lady that is doing, was it Ogi? That is pap. Pap is the product. I don't know what the other one is called in this thing. I don't know what it's called in English. Okay. The flour.
Okay. Okay.
It's wet, the wet one. Now it's being dried, adding value to it, and now it's being packaged and being sent out. Just there's nothing in it. It's just like the custard they import to us. And
yes, exactly.
That's exactly. So somebody is packaging that, and she is exporting now, and she has produced, with over 100 people working under her within the last 5 years. There are so many like that.
Wow.
Why should we export yam? No, it's too heavy, it's going to be too expensive. There's a way it should be processed, and people are now doing that. They are now having yam flours, well packaged. What you need to do is, what do I do differently? How do I do it differently? What do I do to gain extra income, which is called residual income?
Yes.
The basic income, you are only comfortable or financially free if your residual income covers your need.
Yes.
Your basic income can never, ever cover your need. So there are certain things you have to think of. We need to see what we can do.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Simeon Abayomi Fashion. It's been a brilliant conversation with you, and of course, we hope to hear from you again.
Thank you very much.
Yes. This is where we will round up our program, Just Africa, but I would also leave with these little words. Aid would always have a role in moments of crisis, but across Africa, the future may lie not just in what is given, but what is built. From aid to enterprise, could this be the pathway to Africa's long-awaited economic transformation? That's all for today on Just Africa. Join the conversation online and share your thoughts. You can also follow us on our social media handles at Souqnews Television. I am Olumide Shukray. Until next time, enjoy yourself.
And I am Omevi Idolo. Thank you for joining us.